Hi guys! Welcome back to our channel. This is Franca and Nick from A Moment with Franca. Today we are doing a review of a AEG 8000 Series Tumble Dryer that we have been provided by AO.com.
So the first thing that we're going to do is show you what came with the appliance, and then what we'll do is we'll run through all the various components. Okay, so we got the manual, we also got this drainage pipe. You can put this in and you don't need to worry about the water tank here, but we'll show you that in a second. So that's handy if you've got the space for it, as well as the standard 1 year. If you register it, you get 2 years guarantee.
This is an 8 kilograms tumble dryer.
If you were to go onto the AEG website, there's quite a lot of variants of the 8000 series, and they all have some slightly different options
properties,
that make it so the motor is slightly different, or the material that's been used for the drum or the door is slightly different.
The colors as well.
The color, so this inset panel is silver in some instances, and the LED display there is slightly bigger on some models. So if you are interested in this model, be sure to check those differences before you go ahead and make a purchase. You can put in items that you perhaps wouldn't put normally into a tumble dryer, like woolen clothes, woolen outdoor wear, without the risk of it shrinking.
Have a sensor inside which helps you to determine if you have a small load, a big load, which is really good, because then the whole cycle is going to be determined by that, and will help you effectively with the energy. It's like an energy saver. So
you've got the water compartment here, so as all the moisture is removed from the clothes, it goes into here, and obviously at the end of the wash you need to empty that, and as I said before, if you've got this hooked up to your drainage system, then automatically it will go out via that instead of this, and that just obviously makes it a little bit easier because you don't need to keep messing with removing the water from there.
Then the dial, right? We have all these programs.
Yes, which obviously is our main sort of LED touch control panel, which you've got this dial that you let's turn that on. You can choose your program. If we pull that open, and you can see the filter here, which you pull out.
We have already obviously used it, so you can tell that.
Yeah, and actually this needs to be
empty.
It's quite easy to do. Okay, so the next thing we're going to show is the condenser cover. So that comes down. Instead of the hot air being pumped out as your clothes are dried, what happens is the hot air gets pushed back in to the into the clothes. This is the condenser, and you just have to make sure that you occasionally use a vac to clear that. So
we have cotton, synthetics, mix, wool, silk, easy iron, which I think is quite handy when you just want to iron your things straight away, bed lining, sports, outdoor duvet. There are still some programs that we have not tried yet, like the wool for example, but they're quite good, all of them individually. When you use this program and dial, it will show you here the amount of the load that you are allowed to have, and the timer. You have this anti-crease, and you can do like 60 minutes or 90 minutes of that. This is really good. I'm very happy with this feature. Also, we have the dry mode. Automatically it comes with the eco option, but you can change that if you want. And then also the dryness level, which you have like 4 different types, like the iron level, then the cupboard plus, and the super dry. So this machine has a child-proof function.
She likes compressing the buttons, doesn't she? Yeah.
Yeah, and she loves doing tiki 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 tiki. So this has been like a lifesaver for us, because you're not gonna believe how many times she comes out actually wants to press the bottom, and you only have to be pressing the dry mode and the anti-crease bottom together, like that. So you can see the symbol here. You can also mute the noise. So if you want it to run the whole night, probably it's better to maybe mute when it comes the noise of the ending. So you're not gonna be having all your kids waking up in the night.
It will automatically turn itself off after so long when it's finished, but that's not after it's done a significant amount of beeping first.
Exactly.
So yeah, so that feature is quite handy.
Which is quite good, yeah. Alright, so now we are gonna do a load for you. We have here a basket full of Nick's clothes. Basically we have shirts.
And they're all cottons, aren't they?
And they're all cottons, yes. We're just gonna do the cottons program. So we don't have. I'm just gonna do a small load. So I'm putting some shirts, underwear. There's all cotton, and a top. So automatically the machine will work it out the weight, so we can know exactly how long it's going to dry. So I'm going to now close it. And I'm gonna choose cotton, and then I'm gonna check the automatically tells you the cardboard option, but I think I'm gonna put it oh sorry, it has a childproof program at the moment,
so you need to deactivate that
I
first.
deactivate it now. So if I want it more dry, so I just change the level. How do you want your clothes, Nick?
I want it fairly dry, but it doesn't need to be mega dry. Maybe cupboard plus.
Yeah, in cupboard plus. Yeah. Should we leave in echo? I think that's the best option right now.
Yeah, we don't need to.
And then we want an anti-crease. I like the option of the anti-crease.
Yeah, they're shirts, aren't they? So
yeah, so I'm putting 60 minutes for the anti-crease. You can also have the option with the cotton program to actually change your time drying. I think just in case you're in a hurry or whatever. The thing is that you have this option.
We think though that it's better to have this machine automatically sense what's needed. But yeah, if you are in a specific amount of time that you want it done, that's handy.
Yeah, that's handy. Right now I'm not gonna use that option. And the next thing you have to do is just do a start and pause. This button here, you also can pause if for any reason you want to get something out or check how the dryer is doing. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna press it for you, so we are gonna start it. I'm not putting the childproof right now because it's the kids are right now not around, but yeah, I will definitely put it if it's during the day. Alright guys, now the cycle has finished. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you because it has been doing the anti-creasing at the end. That was the last part. We selected 60 minutes, so it has been doing the anti-creasing, and if you can see, actually it looks pretty well. Obviously I think you always can increase the drying time if you want it to be a little bit more. We actually didn't select the super dry one, we select the cupboard dryer. So if you really want it completely dry, you should use that program, no? So yeah, that's it. So we have this as well. To be honest, it's not completely dry. I think it's a little bit, some parts are still a little bit damp, so I would probably put it a little bit longer than what it was, if it's not like I'm gonna use it for drying after. But apart from that, I do think it came out pretty well for a shirt, to be honest. Yeah, you can breathe here and then you can go to the sun.
Which will do a longer program. So the other thing that we need to do at the end of the program, now that it's finished, is to empty this drawer, which will have all the water. Just tip that in the sink and then you just literally slot it back in. And that's it.
Yeah.
So, what do we think about it then?
So far, well, we have been trying this for a week. It has been, we have done most of the programs. As I mentioned before, I still have a few that I really want to try, like the wool one. Because that's one of the programs that I think...
You've got to be quite brave to put that, to go for that one. But I mean, if you look at the AEG marketing material, they pretty much say no shrinking guaranteed, and so you look at your wool jumper that says, you know, obviously no tumble drying, and you think, do I want to put that in? I've looked around online and there seems to be a lot of good talk about, you know, this option as regards to the AEG machine. So it looks sort of a really strong point as to use this. You can actually tumble dry things that you just couldn't tumble dry before that. The other good thing is that it's got a good energy rating. This is actually A++, which is sort of the one down from A+++. It's not going to consume lots of energy. It's quite economical to run, and it does a really good job of drying.
Yeah, so I actually like the options that you have with this machine. It's good that they actually are taking care of which type of materials you want to dry with. I can really see a difference of how the clothes comes out, and I'm very excited to see like this anti-crease option works really well. I really like it. This is for me a thumbs up. I think actually that design is really cool. I like how they have done it, and it's really nice to actually have a tumble dryer in your home that looks nice.
Okay, so I think that's everything. I think it's a positive review. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you found it useful.
And if you like it, it would be great if you can give us a thumbs up. And also if you can subscribe to our channel, it would be awesome. So thank you guys for watching.
Thank you very much. Bye.